What's up, everybody? How you all doing? We're back again with another one, and I just want to say that about my most recent upload of the warning, the how you call a dream. I took the video down because my mic was echoing and it just sounded awful, and I didn't want to leave that there. You guys, I'll try to do what I can to fix it. Hopefully, I have fixed it. But yeah, so I'm gonna redo it using a different video because I used the visualizer before. Like, and but I found this a live performance of it of the song from Times Square. So hopefully this time round that the audio is better than it was before. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't realise at the time when I was uploading the video that my mic was echoing because I don't hear myself speak when I'm talking to you now. I don't hear the how it sounds straight away because I, I don't have it by hearing myself talking through the mic and the feedback because it just puts me off. But anyway, yeah, I'm sorry about that. So we're gonna redo it, completely different video. Yeah, so this is the warning performing in New York, Times Square in New York, and yeah, so this is called how you call a dream. Not a first time hearing the song, of course, because yeah. Anyway, but let's just get on with it. Let's get on with it. Let's go. I just report it so soon, but just those words like feeling like I'm feeling invaded by something to stay in this cage. No, it's just talking about just the entrapment, just being like on the road and on tour. You know, it's just and the exhaustion and everything. It's just, just this feeling like, you know, it's like they call it like, you know, sometimes like, you know, living your dream, it can be a gift and a curse. And sometimes it's like the gift is like being, you know, to be able to do your what you're passionate about, and to be able to what you love and you're passionate about. That's like a gift. But the curse being how exhausting and mentally draining that, you know, being on the road, the touring, you know, being in the studio, making the music, that's the fun part. That's the exciting part, writing the songs and, you know, and being creative in the studio. That's that's like the fun. Well, that's, you know, well, all musicians love that part of it. But there's the behind the scenes part as well with all the, you know, the boring stuff, the paperwork and everything, you know, the business side of things as well, you know, basically, you know, which is the real boring part that you just can't wait just to get done. You know, it has to be done, obviously, but you can't wait just to get that done so you can get back to the fun part, which is being in the studio and being creative and, you know, coming up with song concepts, writing lyrics and just being creative and coming up with great music. But also there's the touring, um, which is just basically it's chaos on the road, chaos, chaos off the road. But it's just
Like an animal, just wanna breathe. And that's how you call a dream. My vision's blurry as the pain keeps crawling up my skin. The pressure's building and I'm on the verge of caving in. Ready enough for the kill. If this can't bring me to life, then what will suffering just for the thrill?
I just want to say that I just love their performing, and I just love the the energy that they give, that high energy, but but the high energy that they give, comes at a cost. You know, a cost of exhaustion, burnout. Just it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's a crazy lifestyle. It can be it can be fun, but also very mentally draining as well. And you got to take care of your mentals. Got to take care of your mental health as well, because it really does. All that exhaustion and everything can lead to mental health problems and stuff like that. So you got to be really careful. But no.
Pain keeps crawling up my skin. The pressure's building and I'm on the verge of caving in. Ready enough for the kill. If this can't bring me to life, then what will suffering just for the thrill? I'm in too deep. Give me something to believe. And that's how you call a dream. Colliding every time. The chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. And that's how you call a dream. Eyes are always open in the dark. I've been underwater right from the start. Rope is wearing thin. Can't take it anymore.
I see that, like, how you call a dream. It's like, the dream is to make the music and to be able to perform and be in the position to be able to do that. And live out your passion and everything. And the hell side is just the mental strain, the emotional strain, and being away from home. Because you're always, when you're touring, you're going to be away from home. You're going to be away from your family, your friends, your kids, everything. It's just, and it's just like the beautiful cages, like these lyrics are just mentioning, like being like invaded by the need to stay inside this cage, which is sort of reflecting like the feeling of being trapped in your own sort of ambitions. So,
Rope is wearing thin. Can't take it anymore. And that's how you call a dream. Colliding every time. The chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. Maybe I don't wanna be. And that's how you call a dream. How you call a dream. Colliding every time. The chaos drives me wild like an animal. And that's how you call a dream.
oh, and that's just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I feel that just what a song concept. Just the real, like, the dual reality of success. It's like the title suggests. Just while achieving your dreams, touring the world and playing for thousands. It sounds it's a great dream, but it does come at a cost. In reality, it sort of just involves like the physical exhaustion, emotional strain, which is your mental health, and like already mentioned, like being away from home and that, away from your family, your friends, and just a normal, a normal life. Um, you know, um, like the line in the chorus, like give me something to believe in this hell you call a dream. It's sort of like it questions the idolized version of making it, the rock world versus the gritty, tiring reality that the band experiences behind the scenes, and because we don't get to see that, like what goes on behind the scenes, how they feel mentally, emotionally and physically. So imagine the whole time that they're just feeling drained, just and then the emotional strain to be away from family and friends and stuff. It's really got to play on your mentals. You really got to be mentally strong, and you got to be careful that you don't let it overwhelm you to the point where you have like that you just have like a mental breakdown. It's it is there's a lot more. I think what I feel what this song does for me is that it just gives me a little bit more more appreciation, yeah, of course, but more, what's the words, like how just when you see like bands, your favorite band, like all bands when they're touring, being on the road and that, and you've got and it really just gives me much more like an appreciation for what they do. Not just the Warning, but for the bands in general, because they're on the road, they're in hotel rooms, uh, you know, they're, and it's very mentally exhausting. And I feel that because it's easy, it would be very easy to get, just physical burnout, just, just, and then you start, because when you start feeling like that, and it affects your self-esteem, your motivation, and then you start to like gonna question yourself, like, do I really still want to do this? Do I still want to? Um, Crazy, just being trapped inside your own ambitions because you love what you love what you do, so much that you can't leave, even when it hurts. It's just usually like in the chorus, it's the sort of emphasizes like the chaos and the colliding, like representing the the sensory overload and the rapid highs and lows of the music industry, because because you're constantly under pressure all the time, especially when you got to go out there and you got to give your absolute best. You got to be at your best for your fans, because you can't be, because when you go like, I mean, when you're going out to perform, you've got to bring your best. You've got to be at your best, because if you're not, people are gonna, you fans are not gonna be fucking satisfied. And they're like, what the. But I just love I love the high energy that they give. Their presence on stage, the performance, and just how much they really put into their performances, and for the fans, for the people, for you guys, it's just kind of because imagine it's it's such a crazy, hectic lifestyle. but so everything comes at a cost. The things that we love, the things that we enjoy doing, does come at a it does come at a cost. Whether it's and I want to say cost, I don't just mean financially, and also physically, mentally, and emotionally. That all comes at a cost because at the end of the day, your mental health is going to be affected. You got to take care of that. You got to take care of your mental. Most important thing. That's just I feel the song is just about the thrill of suffering for your art because the payoff, the connection with the audience is really worth it, and that's what they do it for, and that is seeing how the audience responds to your performance, how well you're performing. That's like the greatest reward ever. It's better than money. It's better than any type of the best reward that you can. Yeah, that a musician can really get really. I feel, and because this song, like with in the lyrics as well, just this love hate relationship that they have with their career path. I just feel that it's absolutely. It just gives me more appreciation, and for bands when they're on the road and they're touring and doing stuff like that. This song really, just gives me a bit more appreciation for that work ethic, that lifestyle, and and what musicians have to put up with when they're when they're doing their job, basically doing their work. So it's absolutely just. But overall, not the warning. How We Call a Dream is absolutely fantastic. It's a wonderful song, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate this song from the warning. But yeah. Well, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Happy New Year to all of you. And yeah, I'll see you again in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now. Cheers. Peace.